Great, sir. Sir, as we all are aware of the amount of founders we have in OnPassive right now, among all you have got the opportunity to witness the process of revolutionary company and how Mr. Ash is working tirelessly to practically implement his vision. We would like to know about your journey with OnPassive, including when and how did you join, how it has changed your personal and professional life.
That's a good question. I joined in September of 2018. I think when I joined, there was around about 2,500 founders, something like that. I came across OnPassive through a friend of mine called Derek Bentner, who we had worked with online, myself and Peter Rogers, in other projects. And in those days, OnPassive was just going to be a very simple marketing platform for people who marketed online. I was actively looking for a company that was selling products rather than hopes and dreams. And OnPassive really did spark an interest in me. It really did tweak something, and especially when I heard the 2 audio videos of Ash Mufareh, I was pretty much hooked. It was very new, revolutionary. I felt very at ease listening to him, trusted his words, and to this day he has said what he's going to do. There's been nothing from those audio videos back in 2018 that haven't come to fruition now. Has it changed my life? Yeah, certainly has. I've never been this guy that you see now in front of you. For me to come out of my comfort zone and to do the amount of interviews, webinars, lives, all of these things that I do on a regular basis now. I was the same as most people are when they start talking on camera, hated listening to myself, hated looking at myself. I was very critical. I was very nervous, falling over myself all the time. Things weren't flowing or anything like that. But as they say, practice makes perfect. Has it made me a better person? Yeah, absolutely damn right it has. We were taught a long time ago from some gurus, I'll say in inverted commas, that to be successful online, you have to be this certain type of person. You have to learn to use certain types of phrases and words and express yourself in certain ways. What I've loved about OnPassive is that our CEO has actively encouraged us as to be individual, to be ourselves. And when I say warts and all, I mean just be who we are. I fully understand that everybody is not going to like me, and that's absolutely fine. I am not here for everybody to like me. I'm here for the ones that do like me to know that I am always going to be honest with them for what I think and believe, and that is what I am. I am myself. If you ever meet me in person, and I'm sure people who are watching this now, they will concur with what I am saying, that the ones who have met me in person say I'm exactly the same. There is no difference. There is no persona. There is no shield that I put around myself that I'm a different person off screen to who I am live. I am exactly the same person. And this is why, if you are like that when you are on camera and doing lives, then you haven't got to worry about anything, because you're not tripping up on yourself and all the rest of it. As they say, it's very easy to tell a story if you are telling the truth, because you do not have to remember anything, because it becomes very natural. If you're a liar, you have to have a very good memory.
Great, sir. Great, sir. Sir, great journey, sir. You have, sir. How do you see OnPassive now? How is it going to impact the lives of founders, customers, and business all around the world?
Good question. I've always maintained and said exactly the same thing here. There's a couple of parts to this, and I'll just start with the one bit is I've always thought, and I think it's going to be more true than we envisage it will be true, that OnPassive will make the greatest difference to the poorest countries. And that is the likes of India, Pakistan, Papua New Guinea, the Philippines, Asia, all of these countries that the minimum wage is very low. The thing with OnPassive is it is a very level playing field. Doesn't matter where you come from, doesn't matter what your background is, it doesn't matter anything, your knowledge base, anything like this. Every single person who is in OnPassive has an equal opportunity, regardless of color, creed, skill set, all of the rest of it. Everyone has exactly the same opportunity. And this is why, for me, it is going to make such a big difference to a country like Pakistan, for instance. You know, $100 a week coming into a family organization is going to make a massive deal to you guys. $100 coming into a family in the United States isn't going to make a big deal, but it does in the poorer countries. And this is why I certainly believe that OnPassive is going to revolutionize and change so many countries around the globe. I think it's a great thing to do as far as businesses is concerned. We haven't seen anything yet, right? Don't forget, we are in the stage of launching to the world as a customer-based business. Companies are going to flock to us for one reason only, that they will want to use our products, because companies, at the end of the day, they all have fixed costs. So that's lighting, heating, rent, paying wages. All of these are fixed costs. One of the fixed costs they have is their advertising budgets, the products that they use for their running their businesses. OnPassive has many of the products that companies use right now to operate their company. If they can find a cheaper way of doing that that is better than what they are using right now, then it's going to be an absolute no-brainer for them to change over to OnPassive, because it makes economic sense to that company to do it. As soon as that starts happening, the ripple effect will go out there, and we will be seeing not only a lot of customers using and buying our products and services, but also a hell of a lot of businesses as well.
Great, sir. Great, sir.